Hello everyone, I'm Keisha Justina Siagian from Accounting International Class, Faculty of Economic and Business, Universitas Lampung, and in this video, I will talk about the cases of food poisoning in the free nutritious meal or makan bergizi gratis program in Indonesia in 2025. So this is actually a program with a noble goals but a troubling outcome. And how come with the troubling outcome? So the free nutritious meal or makan bergizi gratis program launched in early 2025 and was introduced as a national initiative to ensure that school children receive healthy, balanced, and safe meals. And the program was expected to improve nutrition and support educational performance by providing meals covering up to 1/3 of daily dietary needs. And however, what began as an inspiring welfare policy soon turned into a public health emergency. Thousands of students were hospitalized after eating meals prepared under the program, revealing critical weaknesses in food safety management and institutional oversight. So the problem that I want to highlight in this case is the weaknesses in food safety management, hygiene supervision, and rapid rollout pressures. Also, the purpose of this report is to analyze causes, regional patterns, and also governance failures, propose actionable recommendations. So this program is began with rapid implementation and governance pressure. So the MBG program was implemented under National Food Agency Regulation Number 1 of 2025, supported by the Special Allocation Fund atau Dana Alokasi Khusus for Food Security. And the President Prabowo's target was to achieve full national coverage before the end of the year, but this accelerated schedule placed immense pressure on regional agencies. So local food services units, known as Satuan Pelayanan Pemenuhan Gizi or SPPG, were rushed into operations often without sufficient preparation, certification, or proper sanitation procedures. And in many cases, food partners were approved before undergoing safety audits, leading to inconsistent hygiene standards across provinces. There is also a quite big discrepancies between the official and independent findings. So from the official findings, it's from Badan Gizi Nasional or the National Food Agency, and from the independent findings is from Center for Indonesia Strategic Development Initiatives, or that we could shorten it by call it CISDI. So according to the Badan Gizi Nasional's chart, as of September 2022 for the year 2025, there were 4,690 victims nationwide, with the highest counts in West Java, totaling 989 cases, and from Yogyakarta, totaling 698 cases, and in Lampung, totaling 530 cases, suggesting that cases were concentrated but relatively contained. And in contrast, this chart as of September 25 for 2025 shows a significantly higher total of 6,611 victims, with West Java alone accounting for nearly 2,955 cases and Yogyakarta exceeding 900 cases. And this 40% differences indicates that many local incidents were either underreported or not verified in official records. And the JAB highlights weaknesses in data surveillance, limited laboratory confirmation capacity, and inconsistent provincial reporting. CISDI's broader coverage, capturing unverified or school-reported cases, provides a more realistic picture of the crisis, underscoring that the true scale of MBG-related food poisoning was far greater than what government figures officially acknowledge. The next chart is about the trends in MBG poisoning cases from January until September 2025, according to CISDI data. So the chart shows a sharp escalation in MBG-related food poisoning cases from January to September. Initial cases were low, which are 99 in January and 65 in February, but spiked dramatically in April, which is 1,236 cases, following the program's wider rollout. And after a brief decline in May and June, cases surged again in July, totaling 818 cases, and in August, totaling 1,285 cases, reaching their highest point in September with 2,711 victims. Next is about expert assessment and root causes. So experts from Universitas Gadjah Mada and Universitas Muhammadiyah Jakarta emphasized that the problem was systematic, not incidental. And the three systematic problems are first, the scale and the speed of implementation. The rapid nationwide rollout pressured local agencies to bypass hygiene certifications. And second, operational non-compliance. Many satuan pelayanan pemenuhan gizi kitchens operated without meeting minimum hygiene or safety standards. And the third one is supply chain vulnerability. Inadequate cold chain management for perishable foods such as fish and meat caused bacterial contamination and possible histamine poisoning. And the other root is institutional oversight gaps. The centralized MBG model using school-based or cooperative-run kitchens multiplied critical control points and diluted supervision. The next point that I would like to highlight is about the government and public responses. The growing number of incidents prompted direct intervention from President Prabowo Subianto, who ordered a joint investigation by Badan Gizi Nasional, BPOM, and Kemenkes. Regional governments responded by conducting kitchen audits and temporarily suspending program operation in several areas. In West Jakarta, MBG activities were halted for 10 days following suspected poisoning. And despite these actions, public concern deepened as civil organizations such as JISDI and the Indonesian Education Monitoring Network demanded a temporary moratorium on the program until safety standards could be guaranteed. And by the October 2025, JPPI reported over 16,000 victims nationwide, highlighting the gap between official acknowledgement and ground reality. So these cases as generating a fiscal and institutional impacts. Beyond the health crisis, the MBG incidents raised serious questions about financial efficiency and institutional accountability. The programs of 71 trillion rupiah annual budget intended to improve child nutrition became associated with hospitalizations, emergency responses, and public distress. And experts argued that these hidden causes eroded the program's intended benefits. So the lessons and recommendation for reform to mitigate the future risks and rebuild public trust, the following actions are recommended. The first one is immediate operational enforcements, such as suspend all SPPG units lacking certificate. Second one is about systematic reform and surveillance. First one is about establish an integrated national food safety monitoring system, linking Badan Gizi Nasional, BPOM, and Kemenkes data, and standardized food safety levels for MSME-based versus industrial kitchens. And the third recommendation is about education and capacity building. And the last recommendation is about policy reevaluation. So for the conclusion, the 2025 MBG crisis serves as a powerful reminder that even in the most noble public programs can fail without solid governance. Only by reinforcing hygiene standards, improving monitoring systems, and fostering accountability can Indonesia rebuild public trust and protect the health of its young generations. So before I end in this video, I would like to make a disclaimers. So that's all for this video. I hope this video can increase awareness about the food poisoning in MBG program and could help government to evaluate the program. Thank you.